Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your host, Nathan Barnatt. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of Hey, Let's Talk About It. Our producer has dropped the ball big time this week, but hey, good news. We got a guest. We got a guest coming in. He's a famous man, a large man. He's a victorious professional fighter. He's a chef. He's, one would say, a comedian, a very knowledgeable man. His name is Harley Morenstein from Epic Mealtime, the famous YouTube channel inside the website YouTube. All right, we're going to jump on the line here with our first guest ever, Harley from Epic Mealtime. We're going to see what's going on in his life, see if he needs help with anything. Let me just go to the phone lines here. Caller, you're on the line.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to the show, our first guest. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Harley, everyone, from Epic Mealtime, the legend.
This is sick. Thank you for having me. It's different. It's not like everything. I'm calling in. This is like the radio.
Harley, I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
What's going on in your life right now? And do you want to talk about it?
Well, you know what? No, you know what? I actually don't want to talk about it, but I think I need to talk about it, and I can't think of a better place to do it than right here with you.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Wearing that awesome outfit.
Oh, thank you. Wearing my best to try to, tuck it in, cover up.
Yeah. No, this is very fresh. That's ketchup and mustard. You look like a delicious sausage.
Thank you.
Hot dog. A little snap to it. You know what I mean? You're looking lean.
Thank you.
Like if you were a hot dog, that'd be a real snap.
Is that those are called glizzies, I believe, nowadays?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of the glizz?
Right. I call me Glizzy McGuire, baby.
Oh, wow. I like that. That's quick. Wow. Have you ever made any meals on your famous show with hot dogs?
Famous show. Oh, what is it? 2014?
No, hey, we're back. It's coming back. I don't know if you heard, but 10 to 15 years ago is now retro, so it's a big comeback.
Wait, I got to bring the channel back. I've been getting a whole bunch of people being like, recommended this in 2025. Haha, like if you're in 2025. And I'm like, those goofballs with their shitty algorithms, how don't they not have new videos? But you know what the thing is?
Yes.
My biggest weakness. Well, actually, no, I have a dozen weaknesses. But you know what my biggest weakness is?
I would, what? No, I can't imagine. You're too tall.
Too tall for what?
Life.
No, my sleep. My sleep's like...
Oh, you cannot sleep well.
I'm so bad at it, man. You know what it is? It's not just like sleep. It's like I have FOMO at nighttime. Like when everyone goes to bed.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's like when everyone goes to bed and it's over and now it's late night. Like let's say it's like 1 a.m. Now I'm like, everyone's asleep. So I have all the time in the world to do whatever I want now. Now it's me time alone. And then I will spend like 5 hours by myself, whacking off. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. But I'll spend 5 hours, and then now it's like 4:35 a.m., and I do that all the time because like I value my alone time hours. You know?
So you're busy working during the day, and then at night, when it's time to go to bed, you don't, so you can party by yourself and enjoy life. The quiet life.
Party by myself sounds so much better than... Yeah, I spend all night... I play video games all night.
And are you then sleeping late? Is it throwing off your schedule? Is that the problem, or is this not a problem? It's just a new lifestyle change.
No, it's always been a thing. It's because I've always been cursed with like I can be fully operational with 6 hours of sleep. 5 hours of sleep is totally fine. And 4 hours is a very doable thing, just not preferred.
4 hours?
Yeah,
wow.
Dude. Like, it's like I'll do like 4 hours, and I'll kind of do like, I'll split it up. I'll do like 4 hours, and then I'll do like a 1 hour, 2 hour nap somewhere, something like that. So, because I like partying by myself. Don't you love partying by yourself? You're like one guy that, you are the one-man party.
All the time. And I really only have myself. This is actually the biggest party I've ever been to right now, talking to you on the phone.
That room you're in is, what's it smell like in that room? Eucalyptus?
It smells like sand, kind of.
Sand. It smells like sand.
Yeah. If you ever sniff sand, I don't recommend it. It goes into it literally can go into your brain. But
are you telling me to take something pulverized into into something fine like that and sniff it? Is that what you're telling me to do right now?
No, I'm just saying.
Is that gonna help my sleep?
I don't think that'll do the opposite of your sleep. That might wire you to never sleep again. You know what I do suggest? Maybe you have yourself a few chew cubes. There's a commercial for these online somewhere. You could probably get yourself some. They're great, and they basically tell your brain what it needs to know and what it needs to do. And you don't have to do anything. Basically, it's like
you said it tastes like ass.
Yeah, it does taste great, but apparently the effects, according to the doctor, I have a doctor that checks in with me every once in a while. I've never seen him, but I hear him somehow, and he prescribes these chew cubes to me, and now I'm doing great, I'm told.
See, all that is bonus. You had me sold at they taste like asshole. I was like, you're telling me you got these little edible asshole cubes?
Is that all you needed to hear? Bad flavor?
Bad flavor. I thought it was asshole flavored.
Oh no,
I was like, this guy's got asshole flavored cubes.
Here's a question: would you rather urine on your lips if someone urinated on you and it only went on your lips, not into your mouth, or someone smears poop on your cheeks? What would you prefer?
Piss on my lips. Poop on your cheeks is too close. Poop on your cheeks is too close. Can I modify this one a little bit? I think I can modify it a little bit. Sure. Okay, you ready? It's going to be a lot worse, okay? Your uncle pisses on your lips.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so it just has like a weird factor now that's going to stick with you for life, like every family holiday.
Yep.
You're going to be like, hi, uncle. And he'll be like, hi, Nathan. You know, I didn't want to piss on your lips, but the universe made us with that would you rather. So would you rather that or a stranger massages shit on your shoulders, like they rub it in, like it's not just rubbing on, they're gonna rub your shoulders. But yes, I think I would still choose Uncle Pee on my face over stranger massage shit into my shoulders.
Oh yeah, okay, so strangers poop on your shoulders.
Choose the uncle.
That's actually a good
uncle.
That's a good would you rather. Do you have, I don't know if you talk about this publicly or not, do you have a wife or a girlfriend?
I am not married.
Okay. So say you're in a situation with a lady that you care for.
Hold on.
Okay, sure.
Wow. She looks great tonight. Okay, continue.
Oh, so this ma'am who looks great this evening, would you rather her to poop into her hands and massage it onto your back like massage oil, or drink your uncle's urine? It could be a shot.
I would rather have my significant other rub shit on me because we would just have laughs about that. We'd have laughs about it.
Oh, you would laugh with your lover.
Laugh. We'd be like, "Oh my God, do you remember 2 years ago when Dad Nathan forced us to do this weird thing where you had to piss on my face?"
It wasn't me. Let's place blame on producer Merg because this is his segment.
Remember when Dad did that to us? Oh shit!
This is a new segment brought on by our producer Merg. As a matter of fact, for editing purposes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new segment, courtesy of producer Merg. Would you rather? So Harley, I'm going to ask you, would you rather? And now we're going to cut there, and I'm going to put that before our conversation, and then no one will know that this came from me.
Yeah, that's it. This guy knows how to create content.
So Harley, is there anything else going on in your life? Anything you're upset about? Anything you're happy about? Do you have any wise wisdom you want to give the in-studio audience?
What about you? We were supposed to be like 2 weeks fresh off of a battle. We were supposed to be 2 weeks fresh off of another combat under our belts, you know?
Yes, Dad was supposed to box. You were supposed to box, and it didn't happen. How are you feeling unsatisfied for not having the ability to enter this battle?
That's a great word, unsatisfied. That's the best word, actually. A lot of times people, they're like, oh, that must be so frustrating, or that must be so, and there were a lot of sentiments for sure, but yeah, the disappointed and lack of closure was something. You know, when they were like, oh, it's official, it is not happening. I underestimated the bizarre sense of closure that I got from that. I was like, oh, and so it is done.
Yeah.
And so that was one thing that I really discounted that. But you know, when June 28th happened, I was like, I guess I'm happy that I'm not getting punched in the head by LA Beast right now.
Who do you think would have won that match?
Well, he put up a video. He's such a beast. You really don't know. Like, he's so crazy. He really, like, he scared me more than like anyone. Like, I would have never boxed him last year or the year before, but I just was like, you know what? God has a mission for me. And but I watched, he made a video and it looked like he had injured his arm. So he was really, I think he was going in with a major handicap for that match. So but he's just that
advantage.
Yeah, I could have maybe. Exactly, but he's just that crazy of a guy that he's still down. He's still down to throw him, even if he, you know, was not at 100%.
I remember months ago,
very cool.
It was December or January, last December or January, you had said, I had spoken to you, and you said, this was the one you were most afraid of, because you said, because this guy has what it takes mentally. He's crazy. He eats cactuses. That was your fear, that you didn't have the mental strength that he had.
And then I looked into eating a cactus. I was talking to ChatGPT.
What if the two of us created our own little miniature indie boxing event that could just be like a live stream thing in some, like we could do it in Ludwig's basement or something on his live stream. I just think it'd be fun to do like a small little event for, like, you know Evo? Have you heard of Evo, the video game tournament? It's like a fighting game tournament. It's in Las Vegas often. That started out as a thing in Long Beach, I think it was, or San Diego, in a dorm room. A bunch of college friends started playing Street Fighter against each other, and now it has evolved into this huge video game tournament in Las Vegas. And this could be our Evo. We could evolve our little boxing thing, and I thought it might be fun to focus on the entrances. Obviously, everyone has to box and train to box, but like we really focus on like the WWE wrestling style entrances. And if this got popular enough, and you know, you and I both know a lot of people over at WWE, maybe we could do some partnership where it's a blended thing, especially with that guy Logan Paul over there. Maybe there's some crossover if we focus on the more character angle, so it is more of a pageantry boxing event.
This all sounds fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. It has to be fun. And like everyone has good promos. Like we're in front of lockers with like mist and fog and we're cutting promos. Like I think here's an example for a promo. Say you and I are going to box and we're backstage. It's like 1980s wrestling promo where we're in the locker room and we're throwing chairs. I'm throwing a chair around. I'm really mad. And then the interviewer comes in and is like, what's going on? Why are you so angry? And I'm like, Harley ate my lunch. It was in the break room, in the refrigerator, and my name was clearly labeled on it. And then it shows like a flashback of the moment, black and white footage, where like you sneak into the break room and you eat my sandwich, and it clearly says Nathan's sandwich. And then I come in later and I see the sandwich has a big bite out of it, and I'm so ticked. And now I'm gonna take you down. So there's a little storyline, a little theatrical storyline, and then I'm cutting a promo on you. Then it cuts to you somewhere else in the other part of the arena, and you're cutting a promo on me. But then while you're cutting your promo live on camera, I come in and I tackle you and I'm beating you up, and now we're at to settle it in the ring minutes after this. So like it's a whole build-up storyline during that night. So then you're cutting to someone else, and then in our 60-second break during our fight, it cuts backstage, and now you see another boxer who's like screaming in another boxer's face because their match is coming up tonight, and that's just a reminder that, hey, don't forget there's stuff going down backstage. But now let's get back to the ring. We got to see Harley and Dad. Like you format it like a wrestling show, but it's all boxing. I think that could be fun.
That too. I like that. I'm thinking up some really interesting stuff.
Well, if you were to do another boxing match, would you take on a character? Would you be more just Harley, but now there's a different version of Harley? And also where were your character and your personality or persona during the first two boxing matches? were they different? Was it like Harley from Epic Mealtime year 1, and then there was like military hard ass Harley for year 2? Was there a change there?
You know, I couldn't. There's one thing about the boxing that I was that I'm like, you know, fully aware that I'm, you know, this isn't my strongest skill, so I can't be as overly confident as my heart likes for me to be, because I am an entertainer. I like to entertain. But I was like, I can't come out here big dick swinging and then get punched out of the ring. That'll be, you know.
Well, you know what? That actually ties into our idea. Your last opponent, John Morrison, a friend of mine. He is obviously a big wrestler. He could be pulled into this, and maybe he could be a part of the event.
Oh.
I won't get into it all now, but I was talking to the company that was running Creator Clash about doing I had it all planned out. Every match, every YouTuber paired with a WWE superstar who was their trainer, NXT superstars paired up with, like, say, Jenna Marbles and Becky Lynch partner up. Becky Lynch trains Jenna Marbles. I know Jenna Marbles isn't around anymore, but just an example. And then another YouTuber, her opponent, would have another wrestler trainer, and then they train, and there's all content filmed on both of them, training learn how to wrestle, and then they come together and they do the wrestling match with the famous boxers from WWE or AEW in the corners of each other's YouTuber, and then they get involved. The wrestlers get involved. Maybe they like throw a chair at somebody.
You know, you're actually getting me all hyped up in this really funny way, because I'm like having this thought about, like, it's like, oh, you and I boxing, you knock me out, and then, like, oh, it's Jenna Marbles comes in, and it's like, what? Jenna Marbles is cashing in.
She pulls off like a mask, and it's like a big reveal that she's back to the internet.
And she's like, she's cashing in, and she has her gloves and knocks you out.
Oh, they would be incredible.
Yeah.
I think some sort of wrestling YouTuber show would be amazing, and it had to be obviously wrestlers that would be interested in doing it.
I drink a cup of pee.
Oh, no.
But do not put your poop on my face.
Oh, we had a live studio audience member somehow got their hands on a microphone, and they just said something. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. Let's hope that never happens again during this live broadcast. Everyone just stay in your seats and be calm, please. Would if someone else presented the idea of you boxing LABs, like another promotion, maybe some bunch of misfits out there, if they presented the idea, would you be up for having that match?
Let's say misfits hit me up, and they're like, you got to box someone. I would be like, fine, but I'm living at Keemstar's.
Why? Just for the
because I don't want to live in a trailer park. I want to live at his house.
Would you be
there?
Would you be a part of a Lal Cow? Would you be on Lal Cow during your training camp then?
You know what? Actually, yeah. And you know what? I'll be like, I wanna be on that podcast for a year, paid whatever Buc-ee gets paid.
So Misfits has to make Keemstar do that. I think they're separate companies.
Yeah. But they're all fingered inside one another.
Oh, okay. Oh, Happy Punch maybe.
They got all each other on speed dial. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a good deal. You get paid for the boxing match, and then you also get a year job out of it. Nope, Larry. Is that Larry? God damn it. Larry is saying something about scissoring.
Fuck, Larry.
Wow, Larry, where's our security? We need to get Big Bob in here, security. Maybe we should hire Merg. Are you awake? Producer Merg, maybe we can get him to hire a security to hold Larry down and chill out in the live studio audience. That would be interesting. You boxing on Misfits. I would watch it. I'd love to see it.
Who do you want to box?
Do I want to box?
Who do you want to box? You got anyone you want to box?
I do have someone I'd like to box. Someone, okay, Lerm just zooming in. All right, freestyle cameraman. I would like to box Nexpo. Nexpo has it coming to him. Nexpo is a little chode, and I really want to knock that guy around. He spread lies about a friend of mine, and I'd like to teach him a lesson. He's a younger man, a heavier man.
He spread lies? Lies?
He said a bunch of lies on the internet, and there was a lawsuit involved. He said, okay, all right, That's pretty disrespectful. He said, sorry, the live studio audience is getting really keyed up in here. He said that my friend's wife was brainwashing him and he was being poisoned, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's a lie because that was a very nice woman and that man was lucky to be with her. So Nexpo needs to be slapped around and stop spreading misinformation.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Okay.
Yeah. Or we're gonna fuck his ass up.
Yep, Nexpo, you're going down. He's very antagonistic. He shows up in these live shows. He's on Instagram. He's saying all kinds of garbage. So Nexpo, you got it coming to you. This is like a multi-year battle going on here. I think it would be the natural progression to fight Nexpo. And he's a really popular guy too. So all of his fans would see how weak he is, and that would be very satisfying for me. So we'll see.
Just like my fans learned about me.
No, you're not a weak man. You're a smart, emotional, educated man. That's what we've learned
like
about you.
Chill and very chill and funny
and a good DJ.
A good DJ.
Wow.
I got a great bass on Arrakis. Like, I'm chill, dude. I'm a chill guy. And you know what? If anyone ever fucking told you I wasn't chill, that's a great litmus test. Because then you know they're not chill.
Is that maybe?
That's when you know they're not chill.
Maybe that's
chill.
maybe that's how you find your next opponent. If someone says you're not chill.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be real hard because no one would say that.
Well, maybe we'll have somebody call you out. Maybe we should have an audience member. Does any audience members out there? Larry, you want to get on the line? Do you have something you want to say to Harley? You want to call him out? You want to box him? We got any influencers in the audience?
Daddy, chill.
Okay, now there's a woman moaning in the audience. She's telling you to chill, but I'm pretty sure Harley is chill.
Wait, I thought that was Larry.
No, oh, they're saying Daddy chill or Larry chill. Oh, maybe the woman is. Oh, I see. It's the woman next to Larry in the audience. She's telling Larry to chill out because Larry keeps like interrupting. That's what I'm hearing. Interesting.
Yeah, Larry. I thought this Larry wanted to get scissored.
Larry,
is that it?
Larry wanted to get.
Am I understanding what's happening?
I never understand what's happening. I don't think anybody understands what's happening.
Okay, good.
If there is someone who wants to call, we can take calls anytime. Putting that out there now, in case you're not and no one understands what's happening. We're having a hard time.
Oh yeah!
All right. Okay. Larry's scissoring someone again. Let's see the live studio audience member Earth. Let's see what they have to say. I think they want to maybe ask you a question or give you some advice. Let's add them to the line here. Earth, whenever you get a chance, you're coming in on the line. I think. Oh wait, we're adding in a couple.
Am I
people?
supposed to be here?
Hey.
Who did we add an extra person?
It's
yeah,
Earth.
Nicholas DeOrio looks like he got called.
How did you get in here?
I don't know if he's in there though, but he definitely got called.
Yo.
Oh, wait, here, we'll do this.
Oh, yes.
So, Nick, I didn't know how you got on here. You have hacked the production, but if we don't mind you being here. If you want to wait 1 minute and just hold your breath, we're going to see what Earth has to say. Then we can go to Nicholas.
Yeah. Did we just call Nick? Did we just call Nick?
I have no idea what happened.
Did we call Nick and he picked up the phone and we're like, hey, hold on a second.
I thought we were calling Earth.
My mom does this to me like 3 times a day.
I blame it on producer Merg because he took the essential cable from the studio and things were haywire this evening. Anyway, caller, Earth, you're on the line.
Hey, Nathan. Hey, Harley. Hey,
Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hey, huge fan, Harley. Ever since Epic Mealtime, back in the day, all the bacon on bacon stuff. Your intro to Creator Clash 1. Outdone by the intro to Creator Clash 2, Solid Snake. I mean, you're just
punched out of the ring.
Oh, sorry, didn't realize you were live.
It was amazing.
Have a good laugh, though, guys. Have a good laugh about it.
It's an honor to be able to.
Yeah, I know. You know. Now that Creator Clash is over, Nick, you ruined it. That's on you. Hold on a second.
Wait, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, Harley. Mr. We sold out the arena. My bad.
Earth, it was packed.
Earth, what's on your mind, Earth?
So I had a 2-part question for Harley and then a legit question. I know I've been calling in with prank, music
all
calls,
good.
but I got a legit question this week.
All right. Sure.
So two-part question, Harley. So I've been getting into like using my charcoal grill and smoking ribs and different types of ribs and stuff. I wanted to ask you, because Nathan's like a vegan, or he doesn't eat meat like that, and you're like a meat eater. So what do you recommend? What's your favorite thing to cook on the charcoal grill?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've changed since the air fryer existed. I don't do anything outside the air fryer.
Oh my god, dude! I thought you were gonna say you were a vegan. Holy shit! I'm so.
You know what?
Hey, it wouldn't be so
respect
bad.
that. So then, all right, then let me follow it up with what's your favorite thing to make in the air fryer? Since I got one of those too, and I love it as well.
I like to buy bison. I put bison in there for like 10 minutes, like 6 minutes on one side, 4 minutes on the other. Just flip it one time. Comes out so fast. It's not as good as like, on a barbecue, but it's really, really good. And I just got used to eating that when I was gonna cosplay as an athlete one more time.
What cut of meat were you eating from the bison? Just like steak?
Yeah. There's bison steak. And
okay,
it tastes just like beef steak. Maybe like a dash of like Oregon taste.
Yeah.
Oregon?
But tolerable.
Oregon.
Like the
And then the
state
second
or
part-
like a body organ?
Portland.
Sell propane and propane
Oh, okay,
accessories.
okay.
No, wait.
The
Am I saying Oregon weird as a Canadian?
Maybe.
Organ.
I thought you were saying ORGAN.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
body
it tastes
part.
like an organ, like innards.
Oh,
guts.
is that a thing? You can eat organs? Like it's just a vague category
Liver.
of meat?
Yeah,
Like a liver,
gizzard, or turkey,
that's real.
turkey liver.
liver, kidney.
I had no idea that was like a category of meal.
Isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't had.
It's kind of an obscure one.
Last thing I
Tongue?
ate was a chicken chimichanga 24 years ago. So I don't know. I'm out of the game.
A chicken chimichanga.
And know whose chicken chimichanga that was? Lerm, stop zooming out on me over here. Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle, the little kid.
Yeah.
His dad owned a restaurant that I worked at in Milford,
Walter
Massachusetts. No, technically, yeah, I guess. Yeah, all right, yeah, I guess. No, Walter White made me a chicken chimichanga, and that was the last meat I ever ate. It's like, why go back after that? Right?
Make a T-shirt. That's a good T-shirt today.
It's a true story. So anyway,
Yeah. So bison in the air fryer, and was there another question? Am I? fucking
Yeah.
up the show?
Isn't that animal like
second.
extinct?
I didn't know you could even eat
No,
bison.
they
That's
farm
real?
them. Yeah, they
Which-
farm
which-
them. Yeah, oh yeah.
Which animal?
A bison. Like,
Because
are
in the
you gonna
Yellows,
eat like?
in the Yellowstone
You're
TV
gonna-
show, they're protected in that
They sell it
show
at Whole
in
Foods all the
Yellowstone.
time. Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
I
wow.
thought they were like gone. I thought like Harley ate the last one. Like it's gone.
It's extinct.
I spent all the last money I had and the last shred, these little Bitcoin dust that I had on the last bison, and then I ate it.
Wow. Sad, Harley.
No, why?
Sad.
Why? This is crazy, guys. So bison are they were threatened with extinction, and then now they have been bumped up to near threatened. So thanks, Nick. Now I'll have a little bit of guilt as I'm eating this near threatened species.
Oh, is it
Just
about to go out
because it's
again?
Near threatened. No, apparently they're coming back. There's
Okay.
like, oh,
the
thank God.
counter just goes like one under every time Harley eats one. It's just like there's like an alarm that sounds every
He eats
time.
like the essential alpha male that impregnates all the herd. He keeps going for the king.
The ones that breed taste the best.
Yeah, that's the thing. Wow.
But I think these bison near threatened, I think, is one step above threatened. That's stupid. I think it's near threatened with extinction and threatened with extinction. So they're nearing threatened with extinction, But I imagine that now, in some weird way, this is almost worse because they're probably like in a factory being like churned out slaughterhouse style and chopped up and it's like, thank God the bison are not extinct. They're just now all being manufactured in a gigantic slaughterhouse so the fucking bacon guy from YouTube can throw it in his air fryer.
Yeah, they're not threatened anymore because they're all in prison and they're awaiting death. So like, I wonder if is that a thing when they count like a population of an animal? Do they count all the ones that are like on factory farm property as well as part of the population of the earth? Because that's not really living, and I feel like you can't count that as part of the population of like.
It's
like
like
cows,
a stability thing. Like once the population is stable, I think more so than the number, because there could be issues. I think like when they don't want to. What animal that didn't want to fuck was it rhinos or something?
Pandas, dude. Pandas want to die.
Oh yeah, pandas.
Is that still a thing? Like they don't want to reproduce?
Pandas. That's another great t-shirt. Pandas want to die.
It's like the most. It's the emo animal. They're in the woods listening to My Chemical Romance.
It's so sad.
Or
Pandas
The Cure.
want to die. Why? Let's make it a better place for them.
Aren't pandas the most vicious bear? Or is that a lie? This is a grizzly bear, I think. Maybe.
You're thinking
polar bear.
I think you're thinking of polar bear. Polar
Yeah.
bears are like, there was things to do, like if it's a grizzly bear, stand still, or if it's a brown bear, if it's a grizzly bear, run. There was like different things to do, and they're like, and if it's a polar bear, you're dead.
There's a polar bear, just dig your grave.
Yeah, polar bear, you're straight up, you're dead. They're
just wait to die. I've heard that. I've heard polar bears are crazy. Wow, but pandas are not, I guess, or maybe it's koala bears. There's something with like a secret attacker.
They eat bamboo shoots, which is
so
really
they're vegetarian. So I guess they're not coming after anybody.
But they pulverize that.
They don't want to breed. They're like fucking like. They eat like the most invasive plant possible that destroys your yard. There's just not like a lot of value. They just look cool.
They do look cool.
Yeah,
they star in a great hit film, Kung Fu Panda.
Yes,
Kung
true.
Fu Panda.
So they're worth that at least. We got that from the panda. That's good.
Is that all we got from pandas? Is Kung Fu Panda?
Hey, worth it.
And that one song, Panda, 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 Panda.
Oh yeah.
And
that one
Panda Express.
DLC.
We got Panda Express from Pandas.
Mm-hmm. Is that
I don't think they served Panda there. Oh yeah, then there's the Panda World in WoW.
Mists of Pandaria. Of course. How could I forget
we got
the Mists of
Pandaria? Pandas have given us a lot of good things on this earth. Wow.
Yeah, and then they took it away.
Yep, because they're grumpy.
Earth. Like WWF.
Earth, what was your second question?
So the follow-up question was, I'm in America. Will you adopt me so I can get out of here, please, Harley?
You know what?
I'm just kidding. I'll survive.
I was gonna ask for a trade. We should.
I got a kidney. I got a good kidney.
No, I want your citizenship. We should be able to trade citizenships.
That would be a good thing. I think that they should.
I agree.
Yeah, like we should be able to swap out. I know a couple people that would love to come here for a bit. I go there, a little swap, because you know what?
Yeah,
dude?
trade places. I'll pay your rent here. You pay your rent there.
You guys are in America, so you take for granted the fact that you sit down at a restaurant and order a Diet Coke, and they bring you a liter of Diet Coke, and they always make sure it's topped off. Like I went to Buc-ee's. You know Buc-ee's gas station?
Buc-ee's is awesome. I discovered Buc-ee's through Aaron Hansen on tour with the Game Grumps.
I know Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's, I'll say why I like them real quick. Because when you go to like 7-Eleven and other places, breakfast sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches you get at a lot of those places. There's never a vegetarian one where it's just egg and cheese. They always throw sausage in. So I had to like take the sausage off and I can kind of taste the oil from it, which I don't love. But at Buc-ee's, they had vegan patties, and I'd never heard of that before. I never saw that, and I would get them all the time on the Grump store. So
you would think that like most places would have the vegan option.
It's 2025 for crying out loud. You'd think everywhere.
In California, there's a lot of vegan options everywhere. There's
all right, but that's California.
Yeah, I know. But every time I go, I eat like I'll go to my friends' houses, and they'll be like, "Do you want?" I had this place called Mr. Charlie's. That's literally McDonald's, except everything's Impossible meat.
Yep. Veggie Grill. Have you ever been to Veggie Grill?
Yeah.
It's like the vegan McDonald's.
I'm a huge fan of food technology that makes things taste like the food that they are not.
Here's a question for you, for all of you on the line. So they're talking about growing meat now. Like, you know, you grow like a cow leg in a box, and it's basically a cow. It's flesh, but it's not a birthed cow. You don't have to like murder it and then eat the meat. It's literally just the leg grows like flesh, like a plant, but it's actual meat. So it's kind of like a plant, but it's also technically meat. Would you eat that? And how do you guys feel about it?
Will I live long enough to like have the repercussions of whatever super cancer comes from it?
Who knows?
I feel like
COVID-5 will come
find out
around.
that this is like the start of like a pandemic. It feels like, I don't know, if you do that
Possibly.
wrong, I feel like something's gonna happen.
Yeah, you got a parasite worm growing on your brain after.
They're like, oh yeah, bison's not extinct. Yeah, we're growing all their legs in this vat. We just have tons of body parts of bison for the parts that we like to eat only.
You know, when I expected Jurassic Park to be real by the time I was like entering my 30s, I didn't expect they would go and individually bring back each limb of their dinosaur bodies,
And then
so they
assemble
could
it
make the whole
slowly.
thing.
Who wants to eat dinosaur?
Like a Lego. Like a Lego.
Who wants
Oh,
to
God.
eat a dinosaur?
It's like Harley's mecha elderly warrior that you slap all the elderly people together to form a giant elderly. That's
Dude,
what.
if they're cloning,
is.
actually, if they're cloning dinosaurs, I could finally bring my channel back.
You just do dinosaur lasagnas.
Yeah, we do a DLT.
DLT, dinosaur lettuce and tomato. Dino lettuce tomato.
Yeah.
They would get
And,
views.
Mastodon burgers.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
T-Rex
It
Chex Mix.
tastes wet. Tastes like a wet carpet a bit. Oh yeah, wait. Hold on. I went to Buc-ee's, and there was 125 gas pumps. All these fucking big ass trucks at the gas pumps, and I had 2 white Monster energy drinks and a C4 also because I was driving a whole bunch. And I got like this a brisket sandwich, and I got a bunch of jerky, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Everyone here has a smile on their face. This is U.S. motherfucking A. I got all this brisket on me and jerky and all this energy drinks. And what? I'm supposed to feel bad? I'm supposed to feel bad that I'm in the USA right now? 125 gas pumps? Everyone's got an F-150 or F-350? USA, baby.
You were chugging energy drinks during your training?
That was on his way home.
This is on the long, sad drive home.
Oh,
Harley, you
I
sound
up for the long, sad drive.
My arms are cradled holding like jerky, brisket sandwiches, and energy drinks. And I'm like, USA is fucking awesome.
Harley, you
And
sound
said
more
went-
American than anyone I know, and you're a Canadian.
And you said that Aaron showed you.
Yeah, Aaron Hansen was like, "Oh, Buc-ee's, you
That's
gotta go
so-
Buc-ee's." He was
that's
buying
crazy
sweatshirts, so I bought a
'cause-
Buc-ee's
'cause-
blanket.
Because Nicholas is here. Nicholas wants to know if he's going to pay Lena her money.
Oh, okay. We already did this. We're not
don't
gonna put him on the spot. Not on his show.
I couldn't answer
We already
that.
did this.
I also don't think it has anything to do with him in particular. I mean, anyone like Ethan could step in and do that if they wanted, but I don't think legally.
What happened is
that
Ethan
person-
did. The issue is that, like, I guess the thing that people complain about is that Harley and Lena dropped the same day, and because Harley was proactive, he walks away with all of his money, but Lena is like the only one who gets nothing.
Yeah.
And it was like a really shitty circumstance that she had to drop. But ultimately, like, we already went through all this. I don't want to.
Well, I'll say this, just if it does help clear anything up. Aaron was not part of like the whole thing. He just is one of the owners of the company that is putting on the event. But he stepped in later out of his own good graces to like make the other YouTubers feel comfortable and was chiming in and talking and calling people.
I can't help it. I had to make an excellent joke, but I do love Aaron very much.
Yeah, Aaron's a good.
I remember when I was gonna box him, and I was actually scared of him because he was always saying crazy shit to me on the phone. Animated YouTubers are like people that draw cartoons and stuff essentially on YouTube. I think are like just the craziest motherfuckers out there. And he was like, he actually was in my head, and he got me all scared and stuff. And when I saw him, the first time I saw him, we got to the hotel. I was like, man, this is crazy. Like, you know, I can't believe you're gonna fight. And he was like, hey, bro, chill. You want an edible or something? Or you want something like take the edge off, you know? Don't worry, it's going to be fun. And I was like, thanks, bro. Thanks. You know, what a sweetheart.
Yeah,
boy.
Aaron is awesome. I love Aaron. He's a good
It's just crazy that he won't pay her back her money. No, I'm joking. I can't help it.
I'll say that it's
I'm just joking around.
What I know of is that it is another person that handled all that, because Aaron is not in the company in that way, and he is another person that does all the paying. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's. I know you're joking, but Aaron showed up just to help everyone out and support when it was needed. So that was good on him. And Aaron also invited me to Thanksgiving 2 years in a row, and I was very sad those years. And it's nice of him to invite me and go up there. So yeah, I love Aaron.
But I didn't get invited to his Thanksgiving, so
we didn't have enough food to feed you. We didn't have half of enough food to feed you.
Yes, I require one full bison leg.
Earth, are you still on the line?
I'm still here. I am.
How you feeling? Do you think you got the answers you need? Are you ready to get out there and start grilling your endangered species?
Yeah. I'm gonna start cooking up some bison in my air fryer. But Nathan, I was gonna ask, like, do you think like people wait too long to say like what they really feel? Like, is there like ever a right time to do something really huge, or
are you
have
saying
to just do it before it's too late?
Like with a loved one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think that people do tend to have that tendency. You know, if you're a little nervous to say something, you might not do it, and then maybe that person walks off a cliff, and you don't ever get that chance again. Yeah, I'm sure that situation's happened. What are you alluding to something?
Well, I imagine like what that moment feels like that exact second you decide to go all in. I mean, what would it sound like?
Wait a second. Oh, is this the Titanic soundtrack? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
This is a crappy flute version of something. I can't recognize what it is.
It sounds like this. This is the sound of risking everything for love.
Oh, thank you for always serenading us with great tunes.
When it's lost,
I'm happy Earth is at least not playing Corpus Claunus, whatever the heck it is that he seems to try to play every week when he gets on the line. Thank you for your song. I thought
from a rose
show is running great, everyone. We got bonus musical guest Earth4k on the line. Thank you for your serenade. We love it.
Do you know, I was what's interesting about that song, Kiss from a Rose? Nicholas, you were -4 years old when I was slow dancing to this. How old are you, Nicholas? Are you turning
28.
30?
No,
28.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah. Did you see? You don't have a fucking clue in your young skull what it was like when Batman movie was popping off, and you never had a seal. Did you?
Dude, come on. I'm a 90s kid, dude. Best 3 years of my life.
What year were you born, Nick?
Best 97.
97. Wow. You're a young one.
I rewatched The Matrix, and it's so funny. In the movie, it really hit a lot. What they said, that he was like, "This isn't your society. We're really the year is 2300." Blah blah. He's like, "What you picture of society it's your society's pinnacle, 1999." And I remember hearing that this time and being like, "That might be right." 1999, like you were 2, I guess. And I mean, I was like, 14. But that, I look back and I'm like, man, 1999, it's like, it's pre 9/11, so you could just walk onto a plane without taking your shoes off. And, we had just a little bit of internet that you can go sit down at the family computer, but it's not in your face all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And 99, that may have been the pinnacle of society.
Oh my god, you were probably scared of Y2K. You're old.
Dude, I am old enough to have a thought about Y2K.
That was a concern for a lot of people.
Yeah, but I wasn't filling up a bathtub with water. Like, people did that. People filled up bathtubs with water, and they're like, yep, because when the computers break, no water's going to work. So we got to have this water in our bathtub. Before people did that.
Someone needs to do a retrospective on all the bad 2012 movies, because that was like my generation's Y2K.
2012
like,
was
the
probably
Mayan
the greatest.
calendar.
Have you heard this theory? This is something I'm very fascinated by. 2012 was a great year, in my opinion. Like, one of the best. Everything was going great. It was like the 80s all in one year. Everything was good. There was no problem. Well, maybe there was wars.
It was the best. Like the best YouTube channels were getting the most views in 2012.
Yeah, sure
Only the
were.
best channels.
Sure were. Everyone could pay their rent. Someone bought a new car. Someone was a spokesperson for a major candy company. It was a great time.
Yeah, in 2012, the top 10 most subscribed YouTube channels were the best ones ever.
Like, I've
True.
been enjoying 2024 and 5 recently. I have not many negative things to say.
2024, 25.
Because you're on the other side of things.
Yeah, I was gonna say one man's destroyed event is another man's windfall in terms of viewership. So that's a good.
Have you heard the theory that 2012 was when Nostradamus actually predicted the world was going to end, and it did end, and now we're in like an alternate timeline because there's all these things have happened since that like we shouldn't be experiencing. Have you guys heard this theory that like we're
We're in a simulation?
Yeah, now we're like in some other like dimension or simulation because 2012 the world ended. I kind of believe it because that's when my career started crashing. That was the year it went up and then it went down. Now I feel like this is my purgatory. I'm stuck in.
I would be so annoyed if whoever's running the simulation, I'd be like, hold on.
You had to blow up Creator Clash.
Actually, it leads directly into that. I was gonna be like, so you could do anything you wanted, and you chose to run the Israel-Palestine program in the simulation. You didn't want to mix things up a little bit. You have full control, and you choose reruns. Come on.
Well, wasn't that?
Dude, they've been going for 100 years. Can we see a simulation of them having peace?
Yeah, give us a break. Well, Earth, I hope you have gotten the answer you were looking for. Oh, did he hang up? Oh, he hung up. He made a dramatic exit when he played Kiss from a Rose.
Yeah, I thought you kicked him out.
No, I had no idea. Maybe producer Merg must have hung up the phone on him. Well, thank you, Earth, for calling in yet again. He's one of our big supporters. We appreciate Earth calling in. So now we can direct our attention towards another guest we have on the line. But let's do a little intro for him. Caller, you're on the line.
Hey, what's going on? They didn't tell me they were live in the beginning of this. I'm Nicholas DeOrio. I run a drama channel.
Hello, Nicholas.
Yeah,
thanks for calling in.
It's fun.
Thanks for being here.
I like the one when you were talking about the thing that me and Dad had committed so much of our lives to. I liked when you were talking about that failure for 2 months.
All right, it wasn't 2 months. It was 2 years. It was 2 years, Harley. I spent 2 years talking about it.
Sadly, which I will have to concede to for sure, is that Creator Clash is a fail. No, I will never concede to that. No, what I do want to concede to is the fact that you did, in the end, promote it and talk about it more than anyone else I could think of.
We were going through like, is this person going to promote? Is this person going to promote? And then they didn't.
When you were saying those things, I had heard you saying that, and then I was thinking, I promoted, but no one saw it because my views are so low. It just like went right by.
Hey,
no one even
my
noticed.
views are bad also. No one saw mine, but it's important that we tried.
We tried. I put the videos out day one, and no one saw them. But then because of Nick causing all this attention, I now put
causing all these problems.
No, I wasn't. I was gonna say commotion was the word I was gonna say, but that sounded like a negative word. But stirring everything up, and like now everyone's talking about it. I thought maybe I should show my promo again, and now my promo went from originally getting 8,000 views to like almost 60,000. So I'm glad people saw it.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't matter now, but I actually hope glad people watched it. So thank you. I will say it's like almost like a double-edged sword when this stuff was going on and Nick and all these people were talking about it. I understand people are going to talk about it because it's happening and people are interested. But then from my side, I was like, oh God, this is just like going to bury the event. So I wanted to go and talk to everybody, and was told not to.
You're like, this is gonna suck. This is gonna bury the event, and then they were like, "Nah, hold my beer. All right, we're gonna make content, cop."
Yeah,
like it literally created. It caused more damage than I could have possibly caused in like 100 Creator Clash cycles in one day.
But because of you, I have many months of rent saved now because of you. So in a way, Creator Clash did pay me, I guess, through you.
Dude, this is like the picture of us shaking hands, and it's like Creator Clash paid our rent.
I did when during the whole time, like I always went and just went on whatever show and said whatever, and I never really got like the same directives, I guess, as Dad did. Maybe I didn't keep as open of a dialogue.
I don't think they
But
would
I
go to you and say
always-
those things because they know you're gonna do what you want.
I was pushing people. I was like when Nicholas was talking about it, or even like when Willie Mack was like, put a request for them to go on his show. Like I hit them up and I was like, oh, you guys got to go do that. Someone's got to go do that. Just go on there. And the sentiment was like, nah, we don't want to dedicate time to this thing. We want to focus on the event. And I was like, that's the narrative out there is just whatever they do because no one else is there. Like who's the mouthpiece for the event? Because I'll be honest, every time I'm talking, I'm fucking up. So someone should go on the show and talk about that. Someone should go and just do it. And
did they ever try to like shut you down from coming to talk to me? Because obviously they tried to shut Dad down from talking to like Keemstar.
No, they didn't. But I did get hit up like later. I don't think they maybe they didn't.
They didn't like
watch
how it went.
I think someone else watched it, and like they had hit me up and they're like, hey, is it helpful? Like it was. I think the question was kind of like, is it really helpful to talk about this stuff here? I think because we spoke about the gala and the second one, and they were like, is it really necessary to talk about this? Is that helpful?
Well, did you book us another gala this year? Then yeah, I think it's probably pretty necessary to talk about the gala from the last event.
Yeah, I was like, I actually think it's helpful to fully talk about the whole thing. Like I think it's just to talk about it. If not, then whatever is said will just be what is the narrative. So yeah, it's like I think go out there and
Are you ready to concede the promotion point? Because you were fighting me tooth and nail that I said there should be like mandatory promotion by the fighters.
I agree with that.
Obviously, 6 months later, Harley, do you think there should have been mandatory promotion from the fighters?
To be fair, I did say that you'll never get that from YouTubers. I didn't say that the idea was bad. I was just like, good luck. If you
write it in the contract, they don't have a choice. That's what they're signing up to do. You think they're gonna, if they have to make a video or some tweets or something, like a tweet per month, I guess. Do you think they're not gonna sign for the money they're getting?
You ran Creator Clash, and everyone was under contract to do promotion, and Tubbo and Sapnap did not do promotion. They're still gonna be on Creator Clash, still gonna go forward with it. It's still gonna happen. Like they would never. I just like it wouldn't like having it on contract. I don't know if it would be enforced. I think like the best thing would be to choose people that want to promote it. Like I was about it. Dad was about it. I know LA Beast was about it. Freddie was about it. Some people were like about it. I don't know everyone, but like it's one thing to be about it, another thing to be about it and also want to promote it. I think.
And in your defense, things happened that made it more difficult to want to jump out and be associated with the event.
Yeah.
That were outside of everyone's control.
And that applies to a lot of other creators. Like, you look at people like Freddie, or even if you look at the last event, these people were never, ever near drama, and they've had brands for like 15 years. Like, that's the craziest thing is like someone who's, and that's what I always think of. I'm like, oh, for me, I'm out there and I'm like, oh, I'm on the podcast. Creator Clash makes millions. Children get nothing. Whatever it is that I do on podcasts, that's me. My shit's all over the place. But not every creator is loose like that. So you have some creators whose brands have been protected and they kept it away from drama for literally 2 decades almost. And then they commit to this event, and this event by choice of the owners dives right into drama. Now, anyone that's like, I'm really excited for my boxing match. People are like, oh, so these are your thoughts about the Middle East. And you're like, what? I'm literally just, it was not, like I saw some tweets from some of the fighters. They'd be like, something random, casual about Creator Clash. And all the mentions are like, oh, really, motherfucker?
Oh, you got mogged too, because you asked them specifically if anybody else had a problem with like this, with all the stuff that's happening, and now it's all come out from like every fighter who's ever spoken about it that they all had a problem with it, and they're like, no, it just seems to be you, Harley. It's just Harley Morenstein seems to have a problem with it. It's kind of weird,
Yeah, that's literally that is literally what happened. I was like, so is everyone cool with it? They're like, everyone loves it. Everyone actually loves it.
I heard
They
that.
love what's going on.
I was told that same thing, and I was thinking, or maybe I'm remembering that. Sorry, I try to even say that because I don't know if I'm remembering you saying that that was said, or if they said it to me too. It's been too much time. But I was gonna say for something we were saying a second ago. I was gonna touch on. It's hard to get people to be in a boxing event to then agree to do the promotion, because it's already hard enough to get people to even say yes to this. Like, people often comment when they see the card release. There's a lot of comments on the internet saying, why don't you just get PewDiePie versus Jacksepticeye? It's like, because they don't want to do it. You don't realize how little influencers want to do this. No influencers want to do this. The year one, I saw like so many of the woes of like people getting injured. S-Fan was supposed to box, and then he couldn't because he got injured.
Is that true, or are they potentially cherry picking which people they want based off
I think
of
it's
who
true,
they
because
are?
so many people in the Discord leave, they drop out, they're like, I can't do it, I'm too busy now. Like, also, most influencers like, I don't want to get punched. Mega64, perfect example. Mega64, friends of mine, other kind of like OG YouTubers, Rocco was almost doing it. I was texting him like crazy, trying to convince him to do it. Aaron really wanted him to do it. He was almost did it. None of the other guys in Mega64 wanted to do it. I talked to Ed Bassmaster, he didn't want to do it. James Rolfe doesn't want to do it. Matt Pat told me he didn't want to do it. Like, no YouTubers
Do they
want to
not
get
want
punched.
to do it in this new event or in the previous two events?
All
'Cause
three.
I could see this year might be a little more difficult.
All three
Definitely
times.
not in the next one.
This is from the beginning. From the very beginning, I wanted to box Ed Bassmaster way back. And
Yeah.
he's like, no, I'll do a dance battle with you. And I was like, okay, I don't think anyone's going to care for that. But most YouTubers or influencers in general want to get punched in the face for like nearly no profit, because they can go and do like a brand deal somewhere or do a YouTube video and get $20,000 in a day. They don't want to get punched in the face and do 8 months of training. So to get a YouTuber to then sign up, to then also agree to, you have to do promo, and even if that promo sort of goes against your schedule and your branding, like it's going to mess up your actual channel, I don't think they want to mess with their analytics and stuff for this boxing event that they don't really want to do. So I think it's almost impossible to get a YouTuber on board and have them make videos for it and stick it out.
For the videos and stuff, I'm not talking about everyone has to make like guaranteed training footage. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the video, like Ian is somebody who was like running the event, and he couldn't even shout out Creator Clash in the content cop.
Well, that's the thing.
I thought, hey, by the way, yeah,
when he
like,
told
go
me
check out
about
our
that,
event.
I thought that was the plan. When he said he's going to do that at the Cameron trip, I was like, oh, he's definitely going to use this as a promo. It'll get a lot of attention. That makes sense. And then there was not one mention. And I'm thinking in my head, okay, maybe because adjacently, people are going to know he's doing Creator Clash, but like people aren't going to remember that. They're going to watch this one video, then they're going to be like, I haven't watched you in 10 years. Now I'm watching this video. They're not going to know about Creator Clash unless you say it. So yeah, it didn't even help.
Yeah, I think there's probably a happy middle ground between making like legitimate scripted or film documentary type content and just not saying anything at all. I think a couple little even scheduled tweets that come out, and this could be something that Creator Clash supplies, literally. They should have a press package.
You think that you would be able to hit up one of the founding members of the Dream SMP and ask him to tweet your tweets?
Are you talking about
Well, we
Dream?
hit him up and told him to come to Turkey Tom's Rager, and he showed up at VidCon, so I don't know.
Who, Sapnap?
No, Dream showed up at Turkey Tom's party.
No way! I was going to ask how VidCon
Dude, everyone
was.
just kept rolling up and taking pictures of it. It was really funny.
That's sick. Did he have a mask on, or did he take it off?
No, but he came with he had like a security detail.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to. That's weird. He didn't need security detail. Now that I think about it, he could beat the shit out of all of his fans, I bet.
Probably. Well, no, dude, I saw there was an army of them. So I walked into VidCon for like 20 minutes or whatever just to get my badge and walk out. And I went in there and there was like an army of like 200 children standing in line to meet him. It was so funny.
That is funny because I would have stood in line, I think, too.
Dude, could you imagine it's just you and a bunch of kids just be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to meet Dream. Let's go.
I did see a video recently of Sapnap, and he was talking about, and he was like, I got robbed. Did you see that clip? He was like, I got robbed. I was supposed to box. I got robbed. And I saw it. I was like, that's him. That's Sapnap.
That's what he looks like. That was what I said. I go, dude, he looks like oh, I forgot who it was, but it looked like him if he was mewing. Shoot, I forgot.
He's just a super duper famous guy. With, like millions of subscribers, and I've been adjacent in this event alongside him, and I never saw it. And then the video came up. I'm like, so that's him, eh? And I was cracking up so hard at Tubbo when he
at least
was
we
like,
saw Tubbo because at least people asked him his questions, so he was forced to talk about it.
But your best line throughout all Creator Clash 1, 2, 3, everything was when he was there and he's sitting down. He's like, Asina, Anissa, she said this here, and you were like, this guy doesn't even know. This guy's like the Joker of Creator Clash. I was cracking up at that every time because, like, he really was like, all this shit was going down, burning around him on fire, and he's like, oh, I can't even pronounce her name right. Like
I don't even know her name. Yeah, like it's insane.
The Joker.
But like they're obviously living a better life there, right? Because he literally doesn't even know the drama happening. He doesn't even know he probably doesn't know who iDubbbz is either. He probably doesn't know who iDubbbz is. He's never even heard of the country of Israel before.
No, he probably didn't even know that in 2012 Epic Mealtime was pretty popular.
Dude, he probably thinks that you're an offshoot of who's the guy who throws the eggs at stuff?
How Too Basic.
How he thinks that you're How Too Basic.
In fact, if he's Joker of Creator Clash, then Dad, you're Batman of Creator Clash.
Is this Tubbo you're saying?
Tubbo, yeah.
Tubbo was the Minecrafter, one of the Minecrafters, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And is he a young?
Yeah, he didn't know Anissa's name. He's like, I think like Asina said that.
Oh, did he say this on like a podcast or something?
No, he was like a
on a
clip.
stream.
He's like, I think Creator Clash might be canceled. I don't know. I haven't talked to like Asina yet.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I think, okay, then this has got to be the guy, because when it was all canceled and said and done in the Discord, Tubbo, I think it was, or Sapnap, one of the Minecrafters, finally, for the first time, I could even go look it up in the Discord, they said their first message, they said, what? Question mark? It was like they never knew anything about the event the whole time.
They were like, what? Hey, yo, is this FR? Like, it was like,
yeah.
Like, hey, yo, is this for real? And it was like the first time that they mentioned anything in there that Discord for months.
Here it is right now. It was like well into the cancellation. Everyone's talking about it. They're saying when the announcement's going to go out. We're all like, oh, but boo-hoo, this is a bummer, whatever, it's over. And then, people were chit-chatting. And then for the first thing Sapnap says is crud. Dude, where the heck have you been?
What was that? C-R-U-D?
C-R-U-D. Crud.
Okay.
That was like so funny to me. It's like this guy has no idea what's going on.
That is very Minecraft gamer coded to be like crud.
Yeah.
And then he just turned around and kept playing.
He's like, all right, back to my game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I am envious if they avoided all of this headache and had no idea any of this was going on. It's like, oh, all right, back to my game. That would be amazing to avoid all of this.
Really, are you thinking of fighting anymore? Or are you done? You done?
I'm like to like shift gears and go back into it. It would have to be a thing. Like I did have a buddy of mine was like, hey, what if we bunch of people, we did a little boxing thing, like, just because you guys all trained and stuff. And it's been like 2 months that I've basically stopped hardcore training, and I'm like, I'm gonna be 40 in a week. So being a boxer
that's no
once
excuse. Come on, look at this call. That's no excuse at all.
He has
Dad had a
so much
first-round
more
knockout over the age of 40.
Yeah, but he has so much more energy than me. I need even on my best bag of Coke, I couldn't dance like that. By the way, that's
Well, if you
another
have
great
the event in
T-shirt, Dad.
California, you'll have a lot of access.
Hey, if we do our event, if we do our own boxing event, then you can work on your cardio. We can train together. You can get that ultimate cardio.
And you know what? And since our failure, Dad, has led to Nicholas putting his kids through college, he should he should be a commentator on the event.
Dude, could you imagine that? And then it goes full circle, and somehow this event, not even being a charity, loses money, and then I'm responsible.
I did think a great name for a boxing event that was made of Creator Clash people. If it did happen, it should be called No Charity.
All profit.
I still can't believe they
all
ran
profit
the tagline.
boxing.
Dude, the tagline "Influencers will pay" is still the funniest shit ever. I can't believe they ran that this year.
Lena will pay. Only.
Wait, do you have you heard anything? Because there was a rumor that I heard from Dad that the contract specifies the payouts for an event that doesn't happen are only half. So unless you're like Harley or Dad, who got their $15K up front, everybody else just kind of got fucked. Have you heard any reports that like they're only getting $7,000 from them?
I have not heard anything of that. I don't know exactly. I actually am surprised. I thought we were getting zero.
God!
Like I thought it was going to be no matter what. I thought it was going to be zero. I didn't know.
And they haven't even asked you for the money back, have they? They haven't been like, oh, you should probably give back the training money.
No, they were cool on the phone because we had a very civil conversation, and they were half cool. And they were like, okay, well, if that's the case, then all right, let's just, go our separate ways about it. So that they didn't ask. They didn't say anything about it.
I heard another rumor that I'm not going to specify any information on from a completely separate party.
It's a full rumor, though, but let's hear it. What you got?
Wait, do you think?
I don't know. Let's hear. What was the rumor?
Well, I heard some interesting, unrelated rumor about a specific sponsor that came in from Creator Clash 2.
Yeah.
Just like a number. I don't know. Did you hear by any chance any specific numbers that might have gone out for that one specific? Because a lot of people when they talk about Creator Clash, they talk about like
Crash,
money.
Talking about the Crash Bandicoot, I heard that there was like $40 or $45,000.
Yeah, I heard about $45,000 for Crash Bandicoot, and then apparently
I heard there was something
that
the people that were running, and this is also I don't know specifically, but the people that were running Creator Clash hired a person on salary, a salary that far surpasses mine and Dad's and LA Beast's salary or whatever stipend put together, for that guy to go get a brand deal. And apparently this guy, through the aid of one of the fighters, brought in a Crash Bandicoot deal, which was worth $45,000, which allegedly was far less than what the guy got paid to get this job. And then apparently he had taken a smaller salary in the end, but basically that entire Crash Bandicoot thing was like a one step forward, one step back, from what I heard. So
basically the whole sponsor of fucking Crash Bandicoot just went to one guy instead of the charities.
Yeah.
So Churdley's got all the money. Is that what you're telling us?
No. Like there was a marketing guy.
The marketing guy's salary was apparently the majority of it just was the one brand deal that he brought.
Yeah. Like Churdley's got fucked.
Allegedly.
Churdley's got fucked more than anyone at Creator Clash 2 when you think about it that way.
Did he not get paid to be in the costume?
No. He got paid. So the rumor that I heard is that like everyone's asking what happened with all the charities, because obviously like Fansly was a huge contributing one, and then the rumor I hear is that Crash Bandicoot was $45K, but it was brought in by a guy whose job it was to get sponsors, and that was the only sponsor he was able to produce. So he took a salary cut and basically just walked away with the $45K. That was the rumor I heard.
I actually heard the Crash Bandicoot deal literally came from one of the fighters as well.
Wow.
Like a fighter brought that deal in and he basically was like, "Hey, I got this hookup here for Crash Bandicoot thing," and they're like, "All right, cool. Now we could pay that guy who was supposed to bring us this."
It was like 10 minutes or something. No, maybe it wasn't 10 minutes, but it was like an insane amount of time to spend on a Crash Bandicoot thing, where they just like rolled out the. Like, you guys were there, obviously. They rolled out the guy in the giant costume and just.
I
did, like,
didn't
a fake
see
fight.
it, but I talked to them right after they came back in. I know it was Churdley's, and then I'm spacing the other guy. The guy, the wrestler, was John's friend. There was like a ton of wrestlers there that night from John, and one of them was the guy that beat up, I guess, Crash Bandicoot or something. I didn't see it though.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess that's somebody.
There's just like new frontiers of crazy. This story could be. This could literally continuously be talked about for the next 2 years, and we would still find out new information about one of these two events. It's insane how much stuff there is to dig up.
I figure it's gonna get boring eventually. Also,
it's boring now. I think it's done.
I have like this weird like guilt almost about talking. I'm not trying to say we shouldn't talk about, but I do feel like, oh God, as I don't mean to. Me being a part of the conversation, I hope it doesn't reflect on like I'm upset with anyone in like Aaron or any of the boxers involved or the company, because I'm just telling my story and what happened to me. I mean, I do think Lena should get paid something, at least the half like other people got if it didn't happen. Because I think in the contracts it says if an event doesn't happen, everyone will get at least half. I think I might be wrong on that, but yeah, I think she should at least get that. Something.
Yeah.
But,
if they did a whole movie about all Creator Clash 1, 2, 3 and everything, and you guys could act in it, who would you want to play?
I'd want to play the brand guy that got all the money, and I just play like a really sketchy business guy.
I know iDubbbz should be the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
The guy from Frodo. That should be iDubbbz.
Which Elijah Wood?
Elijah Wood should be iDubbbz.
Oh, are you saying what actor would play everyone?
That's actually sick.
I thought you said what role would we play in the movie? I thought
no, both.
The
thing is, both of them.
Well, I want Michael.
Dude,
I want Michael Fassbender to play me.
I think that what Jason Momoa is playing me. I think Timothy Chalamet as Anissa would fucking kill it. He'd fucking kill it. And Elijah Wood as iDubbbz, that would be actually.
Oh yeah, he could do that.
I'm so down.
No,
that'd be.
I want to get played by 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Maybe not 50 Cent, but absolutely a black man. We will.
Did you see 50 Cent's new movie? He's doing a movie with
Bryce Hall?
Street Fighter.
With Bryce Hall.
Oh really?
No.
He's
doing a movie by the people who made Saw. And 50 Cent, like, it's a bunch of TikTokers, locks them in a house, and then like kills them.
But he tried to have this movie, but he tried to block it from coming out, didn't he?
I didn't know that. No, I had no idea.
Oh, I think he tried to block, or unless maybe I got by like some fake headline bullshit thing, but I thought that he tried to stop him.
Wait, dude, you're actually destroyed. David Harbour playing you is that's it. That's the casting. David Harbour is playing you. That's it. That's literally it.
That's good. And I played David Harbour because at one scene I'm like, it's David Harbour as me, and he's on the elliptical, and Stranger Things comes on, but it's me playing Stranger Things, and he's like, love that guy.
We have someone who's donated $5 that has a story from Creator Clash 2. Thank you, Killer Wolf, for that donation. I think I'm going to bring in this caller here and see. This is an audience member to see what they have to say. Where is this message?
I know him.
Let's see if I can do this right this time and add the right person.
Did you accidentally call Nicholas, or did you know you were Nicholas?
I did. I did not know Nick was going to be here, but then when it happened, I was like, "Oh, this actually makes sense." So
you're lucky. You're just lucky that he was playing.
Called by accident.
Here we go. We're gonna add in JustJinn to the call here.
Hello. I've brought a story for all of you.
All right.
And for that story, I have a story.
Okay.
So I have a story for your story. So a while back, I was watching Kino Casino. Not their biggest fan. I just pop in every once in a while when I see something good, just because, like, you know, there's a lull in like content that I usually watch. And they were watching a CC2 clip that I think I DM'd.
Yes.
You don't have camera.
Should I
up,
show
so
it? Should I put it on screen?
You should show it.
Okay,
But,
let's see if we can get producer Merg to help me out with this here. I'm going to try to throw this. Here we go. Here's the beginning. All right, that is the clip.
Yeah. So when I saw this clip on Kino Casino, I was like, "This is not possible. This is not real. I can't believe this. This is some sort of kayfabe." So I was drunk, and my first thought was, Michael's DMs are right there. I'm going to ask Michael Briggs right now. So I did.
And what is Kino Casino for other people who don't know? Is this a YouTube channel? Or a show?
And PPP, they have a drama live stream. They're like, they're a little edgier than like.
Okay.
Just a couple.
They're very funny.
Couple goofy guys, just super passionate about a couple subjects. And that's it. Just super passionate guys.
Okay, I don't know
I
if
like them. They're just not my cup of tea. They're more my brother's thing. But I'll
there
check
are
them
some
out
like insanely funny clips I've seen from that show. Though. That's all I'll say.
So this show was featuring that footage from Abelina.
I did see someone that I feel like. So I don't want to out them or anything, but someone was talking to me once leading up to the event, and they were
Yellow
like,
super chat to match the yellow.
Oh yeah, they were talking about the people that put on Creator Clash, and they were like, oh yeah, this, and then I saw this thing, like I was watching Kino Casino, and I saw this thing or whatever, and then I saw in their face that they regretted having said that they were sitting there watching like full on Ian and Issa hate content for leading up to the event while they're participating in the event, and they were not a person that I would imagine ever watching that show. And for those that don't know, if you watch the show, it's literally like it is like two dudes like literally yelling some shit that may not always wrong, but definitely very passionate. But it is like one of the more like if you were them, these are the worst type of haters to have. Just such big energy to just.
I would not want the Kino Casino to hate me, bro.
Oh, dude, that's
funny
story. And yell about you for 3 hours.
Did you ever hear? Did you ever hear Coach Red Pill?
No.
He went by Gonzalo Lira. He was in he was a YouTuber who moved to Ukraine because he was crazy, and he died there as like a wartime journalist, but for Russia. It was an insane fucking story. But he calls me up one day, and I hardly know him, and he's like, if you find out that either the guy Ethan Ralph or anyone from the Kino Casino talk about me, you have to alert me immediately. I'm being noticed, and my life is in danger. In like a war-torn Ukraine country, that was his biggest thing that he was worried about was the Kino Casino.
So not a channel you want to get on your bad side.
100%.
Wow. Okay, so here's a controversial. Is that like a fair word to give on the say for their channel? Or is that?
Sorry, that was like
no.
Yeah, no, passionate and controversial.
Okay.
I don't think the average Ethan Klein viewer is like watching their regular coverage.
Okay, so this channel that showed the Abelina Sabrina boxing clip that we just watched, and then now you have a follow up that you wanted to mention after that.
Yeah. So I saw them show the clip, and I was in disbelief. They were just kind of like they're kind of half going along with it, like, oh yeah, that happened. I can't believe like Anissa would let that happen. And I was just like, no, that is some cap right there. I don't believe this happened. I don't believe
what
this
happened.
Like,
I watched the video at a delay. What happened in the video?
Yeah, what was the questionable thing in the video?
So like the premise of the video is like, oh my god, she's so cute, she couldn't hurt her fly, and then she hurts Ian.
Oh, so she's supposed to be the one that beat up Ian in the end when we see him all bloody.
To that degree, yeah, in a sparring match, and I was like, I don't believe that. Like someone should have stopped that.
Wait,
and
they're saying that I saw the picture of Ian dripping in blood. They were saying that was
That's
from
what they were saying?
Abelina Sabrina.
That was the joke of the video, I guess. that
yeah.
Abel and Sabrina thrashed Ian in that. Okay, I didn't pick up on that
I saw
joke.
him dripping in blood. I was like, where did I'd
Yeah.
never seen that picture.
Oh,
I
you
would've
had
used
it?
in the thumbnail.
That was when how I'll tell you how that happened. I fought the guy that did that to him. A lot of
barber.
Oh
no,
The cool, sexy barber.
So that is my coach's mentor, Grisha.
Sexy barber.
Grisha was training Trevor for this year. Trevor, who was going to fight Ren, who I was training with from Corridor. Grisha is a crazy dude who's a trainer who was my coach's mentor, and he sparred with Ian, and that is why Ian looked like that. And then I found out firsthand. Alex Wasabi fought with this guy. There was a night Alex Wasabi, my friend Steven, and Ren all trained with this dude, and we all got beat up. Like that guy effed us up. So that dude Grisha just wants to show YouTubers this is what you're getting into, and then you decide if you still want to do it, and that's what happened to Ian that night. That's a little story behind that photo. But yeah, that photo got a lot of attention a couple years back when Ian posted that because he got wrecked from Grisha. I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
I'm breaking the news.
So yeah,
I think that's silly.
Oh yeah, I think it's also silly that they tried to spin it to make Sabrina look better. It seems like Michael was really against this. Like looking at his DMs.
Well, so then you just sent me a DM between you and Michael Briggs, which was Ian's coach. And what is this conversation? Because I can't. It's a lot, and I know if I could read it all, I had to zoom in. Well, what's the synopsis of this conversation with you and Michael Briggs?
Yeah, so I'm just like, hello, big fan. I just sold this clip on Kano Casino, tried to be honest and deferential. And I just want to know the story behind this. And then he types back, I could read this. I'm not really good at reading aloud, but I could read it.
Go for it.
Yeah, thanks for the support. Actually, that was from when they went down to Cali without me to promote CC2. They went to the gym with the coach that was training Chris Raygun and Sabrina. Then the coach down there beat the shit out of Ian and gave him a bloody nose in a sparring session for some reason. It was totally unnecessary to beat him that badly to prove that you're better than him, which I think goes along with your story there. That kind of clears away some doubts on that for me.
Yep.
Then they also filmed him letting Sabrina punch him during a round of sparring just so she could get some work in. But then they edited the footage to make it look like Ian got beat up by a girl.
Yeah.
Really pissed me off because he wasn't even supposed to be sparring down there, and when the coach gave him a bloody nose, it kept bleeding for a bunch of real sparring sessions for weeks after that.
Yeah, that happened.
And when I jumped in and I was like, oh, I think that's silly, I was referring to the fact of a coach beating up an amateur fighter to show him what it's like, because you will never be boxing someone who is like a coach level and
it's
creator.
Look, you fight like FaZe Sensei, bro. FaZe Sensei will beat the crap out of you on stage.
If you're boxing anyone in FaZe, you're asking for trouble, dude. FaZe,
you don't think you could take Banks, dude?
I could take them all.
Take Banks?
I could take I wouldn't be phased by FaZe.
If I was at a FaZe party, I'd be like, I make more money than all these people in 2012.
Have you ever been to a FaZe party, Harley?
Turning 40. What do you mean?
Oh, 40-year-olds aren't supposed to go to FaZe parties. That's right.
No, they don't get invited. Is what I meant.
Unless they sneak in the back. Unless they sneak in the back window and they're like, "Hey guys, you forgot my invite."
I saw. Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't look up Conor McGregor. Do not.
Oh, he's doing Misfits. Is he doing Misfits? Is that what you're saying?
No, his dick's on the internet, and it's crazy, dude. He was lifting weights with it. Do you see that on the picture?
Cock, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah. You don't do that, right? You guys don't do that, do you?
I don't think it's possible.
Why did he do
this
that?
conversation took a left turn.
He lifts weights with his dick. He lifts weights with it. I've been blown away. I hit up a couple friends. I'm like, did you see Conor McGregor's dick? Have you been lifting weights with your dick and not telling me? Are you guys working out your boners and not telling me? How weak is my boner? It's never lifted a single pound.
This is why the Creator Clash fighters needed $20,000. There's the new interesting fighting techniques that can only be taught by the champions.
Boner training.
It's crazy. He was lifting weights with it and then also took a picture. I don't know. That was really crazy.
I didn't. This is the first I've heard of this. I just heard today though that he's probably joining Misfits and he might be like the headliner of the next event next month.
No, his dick is on the internet.
Oh, dude, that's not why he's viral. That's not the reason.
Oh, is Harley
not
making this? Is Harley making this up right now?
No, he's not. He's really not. It's don't Google.
lifted weights.
Don't
Oh, it's
Google to
real.
find out.
This is
Don't
real.
Google it.
He
People are gonna
with a
have to
boner.
Google. We gotta find out.
He
Don't
texted him
Google
with
his
a boner.
cock on stream.
Yeah, he was lifting weights with his dick, and he sent it to Azalea Banks, which is crazy. Because obviously,
The
she's
thing with
gonna
Harley
send
is you
it.
don't know if he's ever lying, and this sounds like a Harley just random story. But then if it ends up being
Just
true,
put
it's gonna
in
be so
Conor
funny.
McGregor boner on your phone right now. I want to see you seeing it.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
And also, it's on topic of face. I was watching this video. I think maybe I don't know. It was like, Jack Doherty's girlfriend.
Oh my God, it's real.
Left him to be with someone else or something like that. And I forget, but they were like, "How did you guys meet?" And it was like, "Oh, we met when she was the hostess at FaZe Rug's birthday party." And I was like, "Could you imagine you have your wife and you're like, how'd you guys meet?" And they're like, "Oh, we met when she was the hostess at FaZe Rug's birthday party." I'd rather be like, "We met in line at the bathroom in this terrible nightclub," or "We met on Fucker, this grimy dating app." I don't know if I want to be like, "We met at a FaZe party, FaZe Rug's birthday party." Should have been there. Sick.
You know what's funny? A friend of mine had a birthday party, and I didn't go, and I saw the pictures, and I was like, "That's fucking FaZe Censor." Like right in the middle of the table. It was just Doug Censor Martin. I have no idea how the fuck they knew him. It was the weirdest fuck. They were all sitting around the dinner table. It was just FaZe Censor right in the middle of the room.
One of the sickest internet beef videos, early internet beef videos, was that guy taking his computer all the way to Rogers so that they could look at the text message on video to prove that, I think it was like Sniper Wolf or something, was texting him when like she said that they weren't texting or something. So
Yeah.
he brought his computer, he brought his tower to the mobile phone store to be like, "Can you go through this and tell the audience that everything here is true and these are the text messages and they're not photoshopped?" And the guy's
Connor's
like, "Yep."
training regiment live from West Anderson room was
It was like
not on my
Verizon.
bingo
He went into the
card, but
Verizon
it
store. He's like, "I need you to
Yeah.
prove that Sniper Wolf texted me."
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's true. Conor McGregor, there's a picture here. I don't see it. It's censored. It's like some news.
Hold it up to the chat. Hold it up to the
It's
camera.
like a
Don't
news.
do that.
Well, I actually could because it's censored. Some news outlet has.
Shout out to FaZe.
has
But we don't know where it came from. You know what I mean? If it's like revenge porn, you want to be like, yeah, you
There-
want to not. You
so
don't want to flash.
Conor McGregor, I guess apparently
I
is in a
think-
beef with a rapper because he or someone sent.
Azalea Banks.
Oh, she's a rapper. Okay.
Nathan, do a backflip. Do
I
it.
see. There was something I wanted to comment on. Caller, are you still on the line?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, there you are. I wanted just to wrap up to that the iDubbbz bloody nose picture. I think that was going too far as well with Coach Grisha and Ren, who I was training with this year, almost quit after that night because he bruised his ribs for like a lot of weeks. He couldn't like lift up. He couldn't do a pull up. He couldn't do anything. So I think that guy did go a little hard. So
To me, I feel like that's an expression. Maybe I don't know the space, but like that's like you just want to. I mean, I get it. Maybe you just want to beat the shit out of some YouTubers.
yeah, I mean,
for-
yeah, I
for
guess
getting in on it.
when
but
you're an
that is
older
kind
guy
of-
and you're grumpy and these guys are getting paid and you've been doing this your whole life. Yeah.
Well,
but
listen,
still,
he
it's
might have
assault.
beaten the shit
It's
out
been-
of him, but
it's
he might
basic.
have beaten the shit out of him. But at least he didn't remind Ian of his dad. Okay, that's why he was allowed to stay employed.
Nathan, come on, do a backflip.
That was a crazy
Do it.
comment, dude.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, does anyone know why it was always Denny's? Like the whole event would be like on fire, and everyone would be, and they would go have dinner at Denny's.
My theory is that because Denny's is fucking sick.
I heard
just
that
that-
Anissa, I think that
Denny's
is her
is
favorite
sick.
restaurant.
Denny's is sick. 24 hours. You know what Denny's has? Denny's near the trailer park that I was living at in Florida. You know what they had? They had a business conference room at the Denny's. They were like, book our
What?
business conference room. Yeah, you could like take meetings at the Denny's there. So I like to imagine Creator Clash always took place at one of these Denny's that had like a conference room. And they're all there,
Flip back,
and
flip
like,
back,
like
flip
they're all
back,
sitting
flip
at a
back,
table,
flip
and
back,
like
flip
Aaron's
back,
there,
flip
and
back,
Crash
flip back,
Bandicoot's
flip
there,
back,
and
flip.
Ian's like probably wondering why I gathered you all here today. We're not paying Lena.
Oh my god.
It's time to get down to the brass tacks. Lena's not getting the funds.
Well,
But
I think that's it for this segment. I think we should let the caller off the line so we don't talk his head off. I appreciate you sharing this little story and anecdote with us.
no, thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun to present it to everybody. Even though you guys seem to have known this already. That's wild. You should have told everybody.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I didn't know about the
Which
Kino
part?
clip, but I knew that the coach goes crazy on YouTubers.
Brad, we were trying to steal money from charity. We weren't going to blow the event up until the time it was right.
All right, I'm probably gonna head out too. I gotta get some editing done.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Nick, for being here.
Bye,
and
guys.
Thank
See
you,
you guys.
Justin,
Have a great
for being
night.
here.
Bye.
You guys have a great night. See
Good
ya.
night.
This was fun.
Thank you for coming. Two things I'll say is, first, I hope we can figure out something. Maybe we can do our own little event. And second thing is, I think that 2012 is coming back. I think it's time for you to revitalize and show all these
Dust off
young
the old
Zoomers.
YouTube channel.
Show them how it's done, Harley. Show LA Beast,
Maybe next
the
time.
real original food eater. Although I guess he's kind of an original as well.
Yeah, he was there pretty early too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'll call him up to come and enjoy it with me if I'm gonna dust the channel up.
Yeah,
and
have him make him.
play.
That would be a great first episode if he made a meal with you as like your first guest.
Yeah.
Well, Harley, we appreciate you being here in the studio.
Thanks for having me, and
calling
shout out to everyone that hung out and called in.
And hopefully we'll see you box. Hopefully we'll see you box soon.
You got it, baby.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Thanks. Talk
Bye.
to you later. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Harley Morenstein. Great guest. Our first guest. We got the biggest celebrity around right now. We are honored. That was incredible. The people love him. Thank you, live studio audience. Thank you very much, Harley, for spending the time with us. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. We got to head back. I need to shut down, and we're going to continue on next week. Thank you for joining me for this episode. We'll see you next week.